Hey guys, it's Al with Techmadeezy, and I got my hands on the brand new 2-drawer. Now, I'll be honest with you, I wasn't sure what to think, but after gathering the features of this new box and some of the enhancements, I said, you know what, I'm going to make a video because people need to see this new box. Now, we're also going to come up with a video comparing the 2-drawer to the single drawers, and you're going to want to see that. There's some definite differences. But you know what? Let's go ahead and get this party started. All right, guys, so we've got this here. Of course, we've got the 2-drawer, a single drawer, and then obviously the new rolling drawer box. You could see with the lock on the side. Now I'm going to start off giving you some information. I've got some information, so let me do that, and then we're going to jump in and take a close look. I'm also going to put tools in this, and again, I've got a video coming up that's going to compare the single drawer to the 2-drawer. Highly recommend you check it out because it's very interesting how they updated the new box, not just with the lock. So let's take a look at some information. Part number is going to be in the upper right hand corner. It's TB-B1-D-72. Now, as far as MSRP, not known yet. This is not in the States yet, but hopefully soon. But those tariffs are really the thing messing that up. Now, this does include 16 sections. So you're going to get 4 large dividers and 12 short dividers. So really, really nice. Now, it's high impact tested by ToughBuilt for drops and shocks, and it's supposed to resist deformation. Now, you'll take a look at the steel corners. They're powder coated, and that is really, really nice to have that. Total weight capacity on the box itself is 50 pounds, which I believe is about 25 pounds per drawer. But they don't state that. They just say 50 pounds. Now, the weight on the box is 22.92 pounds. The warranty is a limited lifetime warranty, and it is made in China. Let me now give you some measurements, okay? As far as the box itself, we are looking at a width of 21 inches in width. We're looking at a height of 15.6 inches, and the depth of the box is 16 inches. Now, as far as interior measurements are concerned, we open up the drawer here, and you'll see that the width is 15.4 inches in width. The height of the drawer is 5 inches, and the depth is 13.1 inches. Now, looking at the dividers, you get 2 packs, 1 for each drawer. So you've got 2 of these long ones, 6 of the small ones. But let me throw these all in so you can see what it looks like in the drawer. And there you go. Nice. Now, it's interesting. When I first talked about the features and specs of the box, I mentioned 16 sections, but really you have 18 because you've got 9 on this box. You'll get 9 on the other if you use all of these dividers. Now, let me show you something about the divider, by the way. See the bottom? So it has a lock that actually clicks into that little hole, and these really hold on. You know, you could see the system that they're using, which is nice. But what's cool about these too is, right, you know, you can take off, like, let's say I wanted to put some long tools in here on this side. I could do that. So I could put longer tools here. I can put stuff here. So these long ones have to go this way. They don't fit this way. So, you know, you really, you know, can take the small dividers out and just use 3 sections. Again, you could take everything out and just leave 1 in if you needed to. So it really gives you a lot of flexibility. But again, the grooves really hold on to these really nice. So pretty cool. So a couple more things about the drawer. Without this lock being locked, these hold on really well. And I am going to put tools in this, and I'm going to put weight in it, and I'm going to try to tip it over to see if the drawer opens up, because that's one of the things people were saying. Again, these are so new, but I don't know how people are saying certain things. Now, I'm not going to be 100% sure, but, you know, again, it does take a good tug to open this drawer up, and it does click in place. You know, once I push it, it actually clicks in place. So it takes, as you can see, a lot for it to open up. Now, another thing I want you to see is when I open this up, you get a flat box. First of all, you don't have anything in the way. And look at that. The box extends all the way out, giving you the full drawer. So that's nice. Look at that. Again, you do get these steel slides, right? So you do get some nice steel slides. I like that. A lot of reinforcement. Obviously, these coated steel corners, you know, making it a lot easier to put your accessories on. So I like that. You get, again, handles on both sides. So I like that. And I want to show you one more thing. So I turned the box around for a reason. I wanted to show you that this is something new. They actually have a handle back here that they never had before. So, you know, again, depending on how you're lifting this box, you actually have a handle now here. Now, it's a flat handle. It's not like you can put your fingers underneath it, but there's plenty of room. So a lot of little updates to this thing. And I wanted to add this on. I already showed you the top drawer. You know, I kept showing you the top drawer, right? Where you could see that you get all this space, right? There's no humps in here. There's no bump over here like on previous boxes. So you do get a nice drawer. But the thing I didn't show you was the bottom drawer. And the bottom drawer has the lock mechanism. And some people might be thinking there's going to be a hump in the bottom drawer because it's got this locking mechanism, but it actually doesn't. Check this out. You get a nice full drawer on the bottom as well. So really, really nice to have. Now, if you're new to StackTech, the simplicity of how you take these and lock them and unlock them is really right now #1. So if I grab this box, and I can grab it by the handles or I can grab it by the sides, and I take this box with me, and then maybe I got to put it there and put it on top. The thing about this is it rolls right in and locks in place. And then when you want to unlock it, you unlock it and take the box with you. So I wanted to also show you the locking mechanism. Let me get close to this here. So really nice to have. And you'll see here that each box and the middle actually have 3 grabbing points. We've got 1, 2, 3 grabbing points. When this goes down, these 3 pieces, 1, 2, and 3, actually lock into the drawers. So you have a 3-point locking system to keep this locked. Once you do this, 3 points just went down. Now you can take a nice thick lock, go like that, lock it up, and you're ready to go. Pretty nice. Now, one thing I did was I packed both drawers with a ton of tools. So I wanted to give you an idea on what the drawer can handle. Just give you an example. So I took all the dividers out to do this. So let's start off with the bottom drawer. As you can see, we've got batteries in here. We've got a ton of different types of tools, obviously. And then if we go into the top drawer, yep, I fit the Sawzall in there. I mean, obviously I had to push it down a little bit, but it doesn't rub. This thing closes with no issues. Now, I'm going to take this down, and I'm just going to tilt it, I guess, you know, at the end of the day to see if the drawers open up. But I can tell you, I mean, if I take this right now, just kind of, you know, without tilting it, you know, bang it around, you can see there, the top drawer did finally open up. So, of course, you know, you want to just hit this. That's all you need to do, and these are not going anywhere now. So I'm on the edge over here. I'm just going to tilt these back. I'm going to grab the box, See if I'm zoomed out as much as possible and just kind of tilt these down to just see if the box is going to hold it. All right, so it didn't, and I just wanted to show you that. Now, obviously, if we had this locked, this stuff is not going to budge. All you got to do is pull that down, take the box, tilt it. Nothing is going to happen. Nothing at all. So really nice mechanism to have. So I emptied the drawers. Just want to show you that was in the top drawer. Obviously that Sawzall took up a lot of room. And then this was in the bottom drawer. So you can see here, we were able to fit a lot and even some large tools, you know, even that big boy. So nice. Now one thing I want to show you, since I've been using StackTech for a while now, is you can actually take this box, that's one box, and this box off yourself, utilizing the handles, first of all, right? So all I got to do is unlock this single drawer attached to the double drawer. And again, a little shakage, but I grabbed them a little heavy. As you can see, I've got all of them. You know, the locking system is very dependable. And obviously the new locking system, that's even awesome, so you can lock your drawers. So, pretty nice. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for watching our video. I sure hope you found it helpful. And if you did, give us a thumbs up. We'd appreciate that. I'm going to go ahead and put our social media up on top if you want to follow us. And you'll be able to subscribe to our channel by clicking this round Tech Made Easy logo. Guys, thank you so much and have a wonderful day.